Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, February 9th. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, parents are in shock after a Prince George's Elementary School volunteer admits to filming sexual acts between children on school property. CTV's Sonia Srivastava starts our team coverage. She is at Judge Sylvania Woods Elementary School in Glen Arden with more.
Well, as you can imagine, parents are devastated by this news, and we had a chance to talk to some of them earlier today. Police say 22-year-old Deontay Caraway admitted to videotaping vile sexual acts between children on property at Judge Sylvania Woods Elementary School and several other locations. Lucia Argueta, whose daughter is a second grader at the school, told her some disturbing news after finding out Caraway was arrested.
He said to us to take our clothes off, and he said that he would take a video off and take a picture of us.
Did you let him take a video?
No.
You said no?
Yeah. But
did you tell your parents?
I told them right now.
So you saw him all the time?
Yes, I see every time in the morning and the afternoon.
So now you will call the police?
Yes.
Argueta and other parents we spoke with say they are in absolute disbelief. Caraway was a paid assistant during the 2014-2015 school year. He was currently a volunteer teacher's assistant.
I knew him and he was a great person.
On Thursday evening around 7 o'clock, we were notified by the uncle of a student that they saw a nude photo on the child's phone on the application Kik. And the student advised that they forwarded the image to Mr. Caraway.
Detectives have identified at least 10 known victims ranging from ages 9 to 13.
Detectives so far have uncovered approximately 40 videos showing these young victims performing sexual acts on each other or alone at the direction of Caraway. They also believe that Caraway sexually abused some of these victims.
Caraway is being charged with 10 counts of felony child pornography, sexual abuse of a minor, and second-degree sexual offense. What was the first thing that went through your mind when you heard about all of this?
I just couldn't believe it, that he did that.
That's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. I can't believe that.
Parents are being asked to look at their children's cell phones. If they happen to have the app Kik, please take a good look at it. Make sure that the children did not send any of these messages. And if they did, they ask that you contact police immediately. I'm Sonia Srivastava. Back to you.
And Caraway is being held on a $1 million bond.
News of the arrest has a residential neighborhood near the Glen Arden Municipal Center in shock. CTV's Danette Roy is there with more.
We are here in a Glen Arden neighborhood and got a chance to speak to some homeowners about Deontay Caraway's arrest. And to say that they feel that this is too close to home would be an understatement.
It's a tragedy, and so many times we fall short in protecting our children. It has been a consistent problem in this country with the protection of children, and parents need to be more vigilant in understanding their children, especially in this day's technology, when they can get access to children so quickly, so fast. And parents and adults who have children have to understand that they have to check their children's cell phones.
It's terrible. I don't know what's happening to the youth of this generation. What is it that causes them to want to do all of these sexual things to children and hurting tiny kids at that?
Now, sources did tell us that Caraway's family plays an active role in the community. In fact, one family member is part of the Explorers group here. Reporting in Glen Arden, Danette Roy, CTV News.
And the Caraway investigation has taken authorities to a community center used by adults and children alike. Our Katira Jones is standing by with more.
We're here at the Teresa Banks Memorial Aquatic Center, one of several locations where the alleged sex abuse occurred.
While I try to offer some solace to parents out there after hearing about this, we are concerned that other people may be involved. We are concerned that other children may be touched by this. And where that's the case, we need to have interaction with you. We have a phone number here that I'll direct you to, 301-772-4930 for our domestic and child abuse unit. and we're asking for your support and help if you know anything about these circumstances.
A spokesperson for the Maryland Park and Planning Commission says its police department is involved in the investigation and that Deontay Caraway was a customer of the Aquatic Center. Incidents also allegedly took place at the Glenarden Woods and Judge Sylvania Woods elementary schools. Now, we've spoken with school officials, and they say a robocall went out to parents last night regarding Caraway's arrest. Letters will be sent home with students today as well. Caraway was employed at Glenarden Woods as a secretary for a few weeks in 2014. From November 21st of 2014 through September 17, 2015, he worked as a classroom aide at Judge Sylvania Woods Elementary. Early this morning, school officials held a meeting with concerned parents at Judge Sylvania Woods Elementary. No word yet on when a follow-up meeting will be held. Reporting in Glenarden, Katara Jones, CTV News.
And State Attorney Angela Alsobrooks is lending her support to House Bill 66, which would prohibit commissioners from granting bail to out-of-state sex offenders who are charged with a crime in Maryland. The testimony was heard by the House Judiciary Committee today. Alsobrooks calls the measure important because it closes, she says, a loophole.
This case allows us, it's a loophole essentially that says that when individuals who are registered sex offenders come before commissioners, they are not allowed to have a bond set there. They have to go before a judge. This is what we do in the case of all of our violent offenses, including homicide, rape. But this is a loophole that says that if you are a registered sex offender in another state, if you come here, you can get a bond set with the commissioner. It's a very dangerous practice. We want to make sure that we're able to fix it.
Alsobrooks says due to the nature of the bill, she's confident it will pass. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott.
And I'm Patricia Vallone.